Hey everybody, it's Ray, and I've got an unboxing for the LG Optimus G Pro. This is basically the rival to the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. So let's go ahead and quickly unbox this sucker. This is the AT&T model. Here is the device. Put this aside. Let's take a look at what else is inside the box. We've got an instruction manual, another quick guide that nobody looks at, and you've got your charger. This one is quite a large one, and a micro USB to USB cable. Okay, we'll put these things aside. Let's take a look at the device itself. Okay, so let's take a look at the device itself. On the front, you've got a 5.5 inch 1920 by 1080 resolution display. There's a 2.1 megapixel front camera. On the back, you've got a 13 megapixel camera, okay, with LED flash. You've got a little AT&T logo here. You've got the speaker over here. On the right side, you've got the power button, okay. Moving to the bottom, you have a micro USB port along with the mic. And on the side, left side, you've got a mute button and a rocker. Volume rocker. And on the top you've got your 3.5 millimeter audio jack, mic, and infrared, I believe. Okay, so how do we open this guy up? We can, if we open it up on the back, it's got a removable plate, so it's quite plasticky. See that? Pretty plasticky. We've got a massive lithium-ion 3140 milliampere battery. Huge battery to power this gigantic phablet, if you will. Here it is. And got your micro SIM card, and you've got a slot for micro SD. Okay. I'm going to cap this back up and power it on. So we're going to press and hold the side button. Just booting up, there's already a cool little LED around the home button, and it's changing colors, as you can see. AT&T. So you've got your buttons right here. They're touch sensitive, back, and your menu button. So we're going to unlock this. As you can see, it's blazing fast. Your menu button, and the animations are obviously skinned for Android 4.2.2. So let's talk about specs. Inside of the LG Optimus G Pro, you will find a Qualcomm Snapdragon 600 APQ 864T system on a chip that includes a quad-core 1.7 gigahertz processor, and you'll also get Adreno 320 graphics. There's 2 gigabytes of RAM inside, 32 gigabytes of built-in internal storage, and obviously, as I showed you before, you can also expand that storage. Really cool thing about the G Pro is that it works in landscape and portrait. So here's portrait and here's landscape. If I flip this, that's pretty cool, Just for comparison's sake, I'm going to show you the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. So here's the G Pro on top of the Note 2. Obviously there's no stylus on LG's phablet. Samsung does have one. As you can see, it is slightly narrower, okay? But they are more or less the same height, okay? And in terms of thickness, I believe they are mostly on par. There's not much of a difference over here, okay? If we take this off and compare the battery capacity, the Samsung has a 3100 milliampere battery, and just a reminder, this is a 3140 milliampere battery. On the left, I have the Galaxy Note 2, and on the right, I have the Optimus G Pro. So one key difference, despite the fact that they both have 5.5-inch displays, is the fact that the LG device is a higher resolution display, so that's 1080p versus the Samsung Galaxy Note 2, which is only 720p. So that is one key difference. Another key difference is the LG is an IPS LCD, so it does have slightly better viewing angles than the Samsung Galaxy Note 2, which uses a Super AMOLED. Both devices have 2 GB of RAM. The LG Optimus G Pro actually edges out the Galaxy Note 2 with a slightly faster clocked processor. So they both have quad-core processors, but the LG is 1.7 GHz versus the Samsung Galaxy Note 2, which is 1.6 gigahertz. The LG also has double the storage, so that's 32 gigabytes versus 16 gigabytes on the Galaxy Note 2. We hop over to the back. The Galaxy Note 2 only has a 8 megapixel rear camera, and the LG Optimus G Pro has a 13 megapixel camera. And again, the Galaxy Note 2 has the advantage of having a stylus, whereas the LG Optimus G Pro does not have a stylus. So overall, I can't wait to test out this phone and see how it fares against the Galaxy Note 2. Just for kicks, we're going to do a size comparison so you guys can get a better idea of how the LG Optimus G Pro slots in. On the far left, we've got the LG Optimus G Pro. Then we've got the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Then we've got the Samsung Galaxy S3. Then we've got the new Motorola Moto X, and finally the iPhone 4. I'd show you guys the iPhone 5, but I'm using that to film this video. As you can see, the Moto X is using its active display to alert me of the time and that I have a notification. So you've already seen the comparison between the Galaxy Note 2 and the LG Optimus G Pro, so I'm going to put this next to the Samsung Galaxy S4 because that is a flagship device and a lot of people seem to have it and they want to know how much bigger the Optimus G Pro is. I've got a cover over here, so I'm going to just cover that. Here is what you get. So you can see it's not that much bigger. The one thing that the LG has over the Galaxy Note 2 is that it's slightly narrower in terms of its width, so it's easier to hold in one hand. And here is the LG Optimus G Pro next to the Moto X and iPhone 4. It's quite a size difference. As anyone who's ever used a phablet will attest, your regular small iPhones will fit right on top of the phablet screen because the display takes up so much of the front. It's a 5.5-inch display, and rumor has it the next generation of phablets is only going to get bigger. So if you've also been following along, Samsung also has a line called the Galaxy Mega, and those already have 6-inch screens, which is unbelievable, and I don't even know how those people fit in their pockets. So I think this is already big enough, but I'll be putting it through its paces, and I'll hopefully have a full video review soon enough. If you like this video, add it to your favorites, give it a thumbs up, share it to Facebook and Twitter, and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.